Did I think I'd be making this video right now? Absolutely not. But last week we talked all about living intuitively, and that's what I've really been trying to focus on lately, is really just listening to my body, to my mind, to my thoughts. And if you have a creative impulse, great. If you don't have the energy to do something, and I know there's like quite a bit of privilege in not having to do something, if you know what I mean. Like sometimes, yes, we're forced to. There are circumstances beyond our control. But within reason, if you don't feel like doing something, not doing it. Honoring yourself, honoring your decisions, saying no, putting up those boundaries, etc., etc. I'm sure none of this is new, but I was showering and I had this whole conversation with myself in the shower, and I decided I needed to jump out of the shower, throw on my robe, my hair is still wet, obviously, and have this conversation. So, I told you guys how I've been struggling deciding why I'm here, why am I on YouTube? I love teaching makeup, absolutely. I absolutely love teaching and I love helping, but it kind of got me thinking, is there a deeper meaning to that? Why am I on YouTube? And I was really honestly, I was in the shower and I just feel like I had this epiphany. So last year, maybe 2 years ago actually, I took a YouTube course and it really got down to the why. And when I was doing the course and I was going through why am I here? What am I doing? And I was like, because I want to teach and I want to help people and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not Cosmo. I don't just want to be wear brown eyeshadow if you have blue eyes. Wow, tip of the week. I don't want to do that. I knew there's a deeper meaning. I always, I'm a very deep thinker and I spend a lot of time in my mind and, really analyzing and questioning a lot. And along with questioning everything on a regular basis, I also just went through, well, I am currently going through a breakup. And as we know, those are not fun. It kind of came out of nowhere and it really kind of shook me. And I've been kind of really feeling like I've been going through this call it a spiritual awakening, call it growth, whatever you want to call it, but probably the last month or so, I've really felt this shift that I'm just kind of being introduced to my soul, and I'm starting to understand a little bit more of my purpose and everything, so it's had me really questioning. And then when you go through a breakup, it's you think you know all these things and you're processing, and you're this is good, everything's cool, and then this breakup happens and the universe is you thought you were healed, you thought you were doing so well, whoa, now you can prove it. And it really makes you question everything. So I have spent the last week just getting very introspective, really understanding what I want out of my life, what I want out of myself, and something that I really go back to time and time again is how important the relationship we have with ourselves is. That is something I am so passionate because I know myself, I can definitely be a people pleaser. I want to put all my energy into people, I want to help people, and then I'm left just depleted. My energy is gone and I have nothing more to give, and then it becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy of you've given all of this to someone else and then you're left with nothing and your cup is empty and you have no more to give. And so going through this time is always really difficult, but it's such a good time to reflect. So what I'm getting at is people can leave you, things can change, everything can change. That is why having that relationship with yourself is so important. And that got me to thinking that's my message. That's what I want to be helping people do, is live authentically and develop that better relationship with themselves. And you may be saying Megan, you're a makeup channel. What do you mean? How are you going to do that? And I'm that is such a small aspect. And I thought that makeup was about me teaching and wanting to help, and it absolutely is, but that's my giving aspect. What I get from that is play. The art of play is so important, and as adults we tend to lose it as we grow up. But play is that time to nurture your inner child, and I'm such a huge believer that our inner child needs to be seen, she needs to be heard, she needs to be cared for. So it's more than me just showing you how to do eyeshadow. I want to give you that confidence, and I know a lot of people, makeup is definitely a confidence builder. I think that's amazing. For me, it's play. It is dress up. When I was little, I used to do full-on dress up, get the dress up box out and put on 13 million costumes, and my mom would be screaming at me because I made a mess literally everywhere. Not actually, she's extremely accepting and she teaches the art of play, so there you go. But sometimes we can just get so weighed down in life's obligations and circumstances and just things that are icky and heavy and yuck. and like the ability to just kind of come here, hang out, and just play with makeup, have fun, experience textures and colors and shadows. Like that to me is dress up. When I go to events, I go all out. Like I love good hair, makeup, and wardrobe, and it's not from a huge vanity perspective. It is honestly just like a chance that I get to be this like blank canvas and I just get to play dress up again. So you know what? You can play dress up in your 20s, you can play dress up in your 30s, 40s, 50s. Girl, just if you want to do it, I am all for that. And I just really kind of wanted to have this chat with you guys because I really feel like, as much as I know I say this a lot, like we're a small community, but I really found we're a strong community. Regardless if your community is at 1 million or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it's about connection. And I think that's what really can be missing sometimes with this like influencer audience relationship, like whatever it is. Like I'm not here to sell you anything. I don't want to sell you anything. I just want to help you cultivate a better relationship with yourself, share my human experience as I do the same, and build and grow and like do that together. So I just want to say thank you for being here. I just wanted to have this conversation with you. I hope this resonates with you. And with that said, we may have a couple different videos. I want to do like my spiritual bath routine with you guys, just to show you how to kind of like let the day float away and just like get back into your center and just all that good stuff. I'm here because I really do believe I have something to say. I have something to share, and I have gifts and talents and a power and a passion in my words and in my life, and I just want to help you live as authentic to yourself as you possibly can. And regardless of who's in your life, what's going on in your life, as long as you can look yourself in the mirror with like tender love and care and respect and high regard for what you see, then that's all that matters, and that is why I'm here. So I want to thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you in my next video, and I'm really excited for the content we have coming up, and I'm really excited just kind of have this rebirth and go forward with you guys. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.